Ready? Oh, you need time?
Record.
Start?
Yep, yep.
Okay, great. Hope is a thing with feathers that perches in the soul, and it sings the tune without words. And hope never stops at all. And sweetest in the gale is heard, a sore must be the storm that could abash that little bird that kept so many warm. I've heard it in the chilliest land and on the strangest sea. I've heard it on the chilliest land and on the strangest sea. Yet, never, never in extremity, hope asked a crumb of me. Do not carry your remembrance. Leave it alone in my chest. A shivering thing, like a cherry tree that January has undressed. There divides me from the dead a wall of difficult dreams. I give the pain of fresh cut lilies to a heart made out of plaster. All night long in the orchard, my eyes like two dogs. I spend the long night feasting. I spend the long night feasting on a meal of poisonous pears. Sometimes the wind is a tulip of fear, a tulip of sickness at the end of winter's night. There divides me from the dead a wall of difficult dreams. The fog lays down its silence on the gray valley of your skin. Around the arch where we first met, the hemlock has progressed to not carry your memory, to not carry your memory. Let it stay in my chest. The following one is by a poet I've loved like a mad person, Rainer Maria Rilke. This is from the Book of Hours. It largely talks about being abandoned by God and the approach of death. Come you, the last one. I acknowledge return. Incurable pain searing this physical mesh. And as I burned in the spirit once, so now I burn with you. Meanwhile, you consume my flesh. This wood that long resisted your embrace, now nourishes you. I surrender to your fury as my gentleness mutates to a hellish rage, uncaged, wild, primal, mindless outer, completely free, completely free, no longer future spawn. I clambered up this crazy pyre of pain, certain that I would never return. I would never return, my heart's reserves gone to become death's nameless victim. Purged by flame, now all I ever was must be denied. I left my memories of my past elsewhere. I left my memories of my past elsewhere. That life, my former life, remains outside. Inside I am lost. I am lost and nobody knows me here.
Good job. Done.
I like for you to be still, as though you were absent, and still you hear me from far away. My voice does not touch you. It seems as though your eyes had flown away,
Yes.
and it seems that a kiss had sealed your mouth, and all things are filled with my soul. You emerge from the things filled with my soul. You are like my soul, a butterfly of dream, and you are like the word melancholy. I like for you to be still, and you seem far away. It sounds as though you were lamenting, a butterfly cooing like a dove, and you hear me from far away, and my voice does not reach you. Let me come to be still in your silence, and let me talk to you with your silence that is bright as a lamp, simple as a ring. You are like the night. You are like the night with its stillness and constellations. Your silence is that of a star, as remote and as candid. I like for you to be still. It is as though you are absent, distant and full of sorrow, as though you had died. One word then, one smile. One word, one smile is enough. And I'm happy that all of this is not true. This is about the mystical poet, seer, saint from Kannada who believed she was married to Shiva. I am in love with the one who knows no death, who knows no evil, no form. I am in love with the one who knows no place, no space, no beginning, no end. I am in love with the one who knows no fears, nor the snares of the world. He is the boundless one who knows no bounds. The more and more I am in love with my husband, known by the name of Chinna Malik Arjuna. Take these husbands who die and decay, and take them to your kitchen fire. Because I love the immortal one, my Chinna Malik Arjuna. In a similar vein, Zanabai from Maharashtra speaks in the same way of her Vitthala as a beloved, as a friend, as a sakha. She says, one night, God came hesitantly, reclining on a bed of happiness. One night, God comes hesitantly, reclining on a bed of happiness. He shares secrets with Zani. But while revealing secrets, God unexpectedly falls asleep. Wake up! Oh, wake up, Chakrapani! It's dawn, says Zani. She fears what will people say when they find that God is sleeping on her bed. And Jnaneshwar as an extension of this poetry, where the God is absent from the temple because he's pounding grain with Zanabai. In the forest of Tulsi, Zana unravels her plaits. In the forest of Tulsi, Zana unravels her plaits with butter in hand. The Lord massages her head. With butter in hand, the Lord massages her head. My Zani has no one. Therefore, God pours the water. Zani tells everybody, my friend is bathing me. And next.
But then
At sunset on the river bank, Krishna loved her for the last time and he left. That night, in her husband's arms, Radha felt so dead. So Krishna asked, what is wrong? Do you mind my kisses, my love? And Radha said, No, not at all. What is it to the corpse? What is it to the corpse if the maggots snip? Someday, when someday comes, and that someday you come. Someday, when someday comes, and that someday you come. And if on that someday you come as love, if on that someday you come as love, my heart would be suffused with shimmering white light, and your love submerged in my heart. Your love submerged in my heart could hardly breathe, but I will be your respiration on your ink black lips. I will be your labored breath if you come, my love. If you could but come on my iced over cheeks, and I will let you hear the river sound that you love so. I will let you hear the river sound that you love so. Where is the friend's house? It's just this one poem by Sohrab Safari, and Abbas Kiarostami made a film from this one poem. Where is the friend's house? Asked the horseman just at dawn, and the heavens paused. A wayfarer took a bright branch from his lips, conferred it on darkness of the sands, and pointed with his finger to a poplar tree and said, just before that tree, there is a garden path which is greener than God's dreams. And on that path, there is love. Love as wide as blue wings of true friendship. You go on that path. You go on that path and turn towards the flower of loneliness. 2 steps. 2 steps before the flower. Stop at the eternal fountain of earthly myth, and there a transparent terror will seize you, and in the sincerity of streaming heavens you will hear a rustling, and high up in a pine tree you will see a child. You will see a child who will lift a chick out of the nest of light. Ask him where is the friend's house. Next one.
Okay. Yeah. It's the buildings that now and there. But, hey. What was it?
th century. It was supposed to be better than the others, the 20th century, but it won't have time to prove it. Its years are numbered, its step unsteady, its breath short. Already too much has happened. Already too much has happened that was not supposed to happen. And what was to come about has not come. Spring was supposed to be on its way, and happiness, among other things. Fear was supposed to leave the mountains and valleys, and the truth was supposed to finish just before the lie. But certain misfortunes were never to happen again, such as war, hunger, and so forth. These were to be respected. The defenselessness of the defenseless. Yes, these were to be respected. The defenselessness of the defenseless, trust, and the like. Today, whoever wants to enjoy the world faces an impossible task. Stupidity is not funny, and wisdom isn't jolly. And hope is no longer the same young girl, etc., etc. Alas, God was last to believe in man. God was the last to believe in man, good and strong, but good and strong are still two different people. Someone asked me in a letter how to live. Someone I had wanted to ask that very thing, how to live. Again, and as always, there are questions more urgent than the naive ones. How to live. Okay. Can I do one poem and end?
Okay. Yes. And, okay.
Love. The girls on my block are waiting for love. Love is a 6-foot tall black guy. Strong teeth, strong eyes, and a fibrous body of God. Every afternoon, he comes down my street with a bag full of bread that he sells for 5 pesos profit. The housewives make the orders. Love, give me one. Love, come over here. Love, are they warm? Hey, wait, don't go, love. Love, don't forget, you owe me something. Oh yeah, love. Every afternoon is the same old thing. He blows his whistle and skillfully hawks his goods. The housewives start discussing the value of love. Some won't eat if he doesn't come by. Some won't eat if he doesn't come by. Chicky's husband, a man beyond compare, a young, vehement militant who had spent a few months cutting cane. He, Chicky's husband, stabbed love 3 times. my wife said to me, these things shouldn't happen, putting the sandwich on my table. Now, the village marches on the same old rhythm. The village marches on the same old rhythm. The new baker is called Ivan.
Okay. Think that like it's for questions. So if anybody wants to ask some not try and that might then
Yeah, I would love to listen what Goa has to say.
with it. I wants to ask anything about me.
Or, yeah, I would be happy to even listen to comment.
Can we
We'll wait for someone to break the ice.
decide see conflict that we ask them?
Yes.
These are
No, but we need it for the recording
what we see, we see.
and also for
Only
Michael.
for breaking the ice, you know. Omkar, have you ever tried a poem on your name?
My name.
Yeah, we got it's a great
I write poetry, I do not my name, but my poetry I don't consider it to be recited in public.
book statement.
I like it as private. I still think it's a private poetry. But yeah, it's nice to read world poets. I mean, how much can you be filled with yourself?
No, by that I meant on the word Omkar.
No, I didn't think much.
You were thinking about that. Okay, I think it'd be worth a try. Fine name you have.
Maybe. I like the word love more than Omkar. So I love the poetry love more than Omkar. Yeah. Yeah, anyone else wants to ask anything?
We'll see.
So if there aren't any more questions, do we call you Prem Bhatkar now?
No. Anything. Anything.
We, on behalf of Goa Writers, I thank Omkar for this magnificent recital of world poets. Thank you very much. And we'll be beginning our new session in 5 minutes.
Thank you.